So today's story is all about a bear, and not a simple bear. He was an itchy bear, a very itchy bear. Now, the bear, one day he decided to sleep the whole day, but and he started to get itch. Oh my god. And it was no ordinary itch. There was an itch on his paws, there was an itch behind the ears, there was an itch near his elbow. And you know what, whenever I say itch, you know what you are going to do? You're going to say a sound of itch. Does it sound like that? What is it happening? Itch, itch. Yes. So whenever I say itch, you're going to rub your palms. All right. Okay. So this is about the bear who was very itchy. It was itching all over behind his ears, on his elbows, behind, in between his toes. Oh my God. Now what am I going to do? So he looked here and he looked there and he said, I need to find a good place to scratch myself. Oh, and look what he found. He found a nice stone where he could rub his bottom, and he itched and he itched and he itched. While he was doing that, he heard a voice and he said, Hello, Mr. Bear. Here, can you see me behind? Ooh, who was that? There was a rabbit. And what was the rabbit doing there? Do you mind scratching yourself somewhere else? You see, I'm doing an important work of digging a hole here. Oh my God. The bear felt a little bad and embarrassed. And so what did he do? He went and found another place. Now it was itching really bad behind his ears. Oh my God. Then what did he get? He found a branch of a tree and he was itching. And while he was scratching, he went, ooh, I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Right? It was not just a ooh, it was an ooh. He was feeling so nice. And while he was doing that, there was somebody on the tree. Who was that? It was Pan the panda. And he said, Mr. Bear, can you see? I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, but all your itching and scratching I've forgotten from where I stopped. Can you please find another place from where you can go and itch yourself? And now the bear was feeling very sad. Oh no, first it was that rabbit, now it is this Pan the panda. Oh, now I'll do one thing. Let me just take a twig that has fallen down from the tree and I am feeling itchy by my elbow, and let me just itch. And while he was doing that, there was somebody on the twig and it said, Hello, oi, oi, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? And Bear started looking here and there. Who was it? Who was calling me? And suddenly, who came from there? There was a bee who was sitting on that twig. And he said, Can't you see I'm doing an important work on this twig? And how can you just pick it up from the ground and you can start itching on all over your body? Can you please put me down again? Oh God, now the bear was very embarrassed and he just didn't know what to do. Oh my God. And then he said, I have to find a good place. And now it was itching all the more. And he started itching. It was near his shoulders. It was behind his ears. It was behind his hair. It was near his wrist. Oh my God, it was there everywhere. Oh. And then he found a nice tree where he could scratch himself. But first, he looked by the side of the tree to see if there was any rabbit who was digging a hole. But there was no rabbit. he was very happy. And then he looked around and he saw if there was a panda who was counting any numbers. And then he looked, he said, oh, no panda here. And then he looked through the twigs and did he say, are there any bees here whom I would disturb? And the panda said, oh, no, there is nobody. Yes, finally, I found a tree where I can itch, and I can itch. Wow, and I can scratch myself real nice. So by the time he saw there was nobody whom he is disturbing, and he started to scratch himself, and he went, ooh, and he went, ah, he was feeling so good. But he shook the tree so much. Do you want to know which tree was that? That was an apple tree. Yes, it was an apple tree. And while doing all the scratching, he didn't realize he was scratching it so hard that all the apples started to topple on him and it fell all over him. He was surrounded with apples. While he was surrounded with the apples, what happened? Suddenly his itch went away and he came out from the tumble of apples and he took a small bite first. He took a little bigger bite. And he said, delicious, very delicious. And while eating the apple, he felt so happy and he forgot that he had an itch.
Square, square, panda.